There are heroes you shouldn't upgrade if you are a new player, because not all heroes are worth it, obviously, especially with all these new rebalance changes. Also, the fact that it's really hard to find resources sometimes can be exhausting and put you in total confusion. That's why I will be showing you the worst 5 heroes to avoid upgrading them if you are a new player. But I would like you to keep in mind that all my following selections of heroes are based on the current meta. The first one is Slayer. It's really hard to admit, but Slayer cannot be very good at the main time. Despite his cool gameplay mechanics, his playstyle is really poor and lacks to many things, especially after his recoil has increased, which makes shooting with him almost impossible. Unlike heroes such as Sparkle or Blot, which are really simple to learn and pretty strong at the same time. Slayer, on the other hand, requires full awareness of his area and a couple other things, which takes some game knowledge and practice a lot before you go pro on him. Next on our list is Smog. I'm not saying he is bad, but just like Slayer, he needs more experience to be fully playable, as his abilities are complicated for new players. However, if you manage to be a good team player, then Smog will be a valuable asset for the team as he does very good in the support role. Just remember to use high-ranked gears for him so he can perform better in the battle. And don't forget to prioritize his missile launch. Next is unfortunately Mirage, who has been crazy nerfed this last year. Mirage can still be a masterpiece, but only in the right hands. Even though it's better to avoid her and upgrade her twin sister Lynx instead, who has got much better stats, like damage, high fire rate, and faster movement speed. And let's not forget that Lynx also excels at Mirage and vision range, which gave her a better advantage on a variety of heroes. The nicest thing about Lynx, though, is that she moves quite stealthily. Even her main weapon is extremely quiet, while Mirage is pretty loud, and you need to upgrade her to a high rank at least so she can be useful, or even have max gears in order to deal decent damage. The next hero on our list is going to be Hurricane. Well, he is not a catastrophe to his enemies like his name says, but he needs some tweaks to be playable in any situation. I'm not saying he is totally bad, of course, as he has a very good fire rate that can splash enemies. However, with no health or movement speed passive, he is really bad, unless you have got a great team to support your back. Because the majority of the heroes I've included on this list rely heavily on collaboration and composition, they are not solo carry heroes. But if you want to just have fun, then heroes like Hurricane are interesting, and you won't be bored of playing him. The final hero on our list is gonna be Stalker. I'm not hating Stalker because you already know how much respect I have for him, since he is one of the few heroes whom the devs perfectly balanced him in all ways, but as a character to main, he is going to be a little bit difficult. Besides that, he is slow and not very useful in different game modes. As a new player, you will need to see which heroes are most used in all game modes and upgrade them, such as Bastion and Raven, for example, are suitable for all game modes and playstyles. Also, I just want to say that all heroes on this list are good if you practice them enough, or you have full max gears. But in case you are a new player, I don't recommend upgrading these 5 heroes first because they will be just a waste of your resources. That's why it's better to not focus on them at the beginning of your game progress.